Yo, it's crypto blood, Detroit flow, streaming from the D, knowing what to show. Indicators are wrong point, OG since 12, invested in trade, living life like a pro. I'm Rucker, Jerry, and just blood too. Bad motherfucker in a good way, boo. Got my eyes on the charts, ain't no time to sleep. Get that money, gotta keep it creep. That's why crypto blood, just the toasters on the line. Stacking my coin, got the market on my mind. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum too. Cash is king, but I'm looking for a new move. I know the culture of the markets like the streets. Got my finger on the pulse, can't nobody beat. I see the trends, I see the flow. Got my strategies in place, you know.
Stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. Your girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fuck like porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. Loading my strap, they calling the law. Fuck around and you clap for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars and it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash. Stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash.
Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.
That's right, ladies and gents. We're doing it live. I'm back. Back from the dead like Tupacalypse. Machiavelli. Life before or after death or whatever it's called. I'm a Tupac fan myself. Shout out to my Tupac. All my Tupac fans. Cause you know I wasn't really a Biggie fan. I'm just saying that because I've been sitting up watching the documentary on Diddy, and that's just diabolical, man. But I'm back. I'm man. Whatever I had, whatever my kids gave me, took me out the game, ladies and gentlemen. Been in the bed for the last 3 days, finally getting better. So I said, let's go ahead and do a live stream. I've missed, let's see. I traded Monday, didn't trade Tuesday, didn't trade Wednesday, and started trading this morning in the bed. Started trading this morning in the bed. Shout out to French Toaster, Prospector in the building. I got a lot of new Bloodalytics sign-ups. So what I'm going to do, might be over the weekend. We're going to do like an AMA with the Bloodalytics team. So you guys can ask any questions you may have on how to use that powerful tool. Mike said, Love Pac, that's my favorite artist, rapper, or whoever. Yeah, man, he was so talented. Just to think he died at 24 years old, 25, 24, 20. Dude, who makes these people, man? It's crazy. It's crazy to think now at my age how much Pac achieved at 25 years old. He was a baby. He was literally a baby, man. Tomorrow, though. Tomorrow's a crazy day. We got the quad witching, aka I call it the quad bitch, is going to be visiting us. Let's bring up that line right now, that demarcation. Tomorrow. It really should be not right at 12 o'clock. It should be like at 4 p.m. Right? Somewhere around there is when, or is it 3 o'clock? Somebody let me know when options expire. Is it 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock? I'm not sure. Can't remember. I don't trade options. I should, and I might. I built a one-off signal for a client down in Atlanta about a month and a half ago for E-mini futures options. That's might need to use my own tools, right? If you do have one-off needs as far as like a particular coin or indice or whatever asset you need, some type of indicator, system on when to buy, when to sell. If you need that, hit me up at algo@cryptoblood.io. We can get you squared away with that. But Wisdom Bar says green candles and blood on camera trying to give us video COVID. Yeah, yeah, put the mask on, baby. Put the mask on. Man, it's crazy, bro. And I told my baby mama, don't bring the kids because they're going to get me sick. And she did it anyway. What do you want to call? I don't know what the hell that's all about, man. It's just sad drama. But in today's episode, we are going to look at the Quad Witch. We're going to look at I don't know how many you think, and maybe we'll look at Polymark or Kalshi. Somebody told me in the chat in the YouTube premium room that Kalshi is better. Kalshi sounds like a cereal. It's straight up. It sounds like a cereal, bro. I know there's a cereal that's very similar to that name. Is it Kashi? I don't know, but if you take a look at Kalshi, you'll see will Trump release any of the Epstein files before December 20th? Now they're supposed to be releasing them tomorrow. What is Kalshi saying? Before November 26th, before December 20th, which is the HR 4405 deadline. Less than half. I've never used betting markets, so I really don't even know how this shit works, man. It's crazy the rise and proliferation of betting markets. It has become a basically an endemic. It's just spreading like crazy. I think it's adding to an issue we already had, which was gambling in the first place. When some people is you trade. Yeah, I trade. I don't gamble. There's a difference. This shit is getting out of control, in my opinion. Somebody let me know your opinions on betting markets. I mean, you can bet on everything now. Weather. I mean, it's just getting out of control. And I think that's a symptom of society, the health of a society, when we're heading towards betting on everything. That means that there's a degradation of society's like how they feel about themselves, how we feel about ourselves, right? Where we got to gamble on everything. There's like, I don't know, man. I think it's a big problem. But let me know what you guys think about the Epstein files. If you think they're going to be released tomorrow, probably not. At least Kalshi is saying not. Let's go to politics and see if there are any other ones. I think that would be the only one. Will marijuana be rescheduled? There's a Trump release of Epstein. I think that's the only Epstein. Let me just do a quick Epstein. Yeah. That's the only one. All right. So we might not have a news bomb to drop on tomorrow with the Epstein files. I don't know. If you don't bet, you You are the issue nowadays. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's sad, bro. That is so man. That's so sad. That's so sad. What happened to the Christians that didn't believe betting was godly or whatever? How do Muslims feel about betting? They don't bet, do they? Oh, but wait. UAE is about to open their first casino. God dang. Let me just look that up real quick. My Muslims out there. UAE first casino. I know we're getting off. Yeah, by Wynn. Right. Yeah, exactly. The Wynn Resort. Wynn is opening the casino. UAE enters the casino world. First luxury resort set to open in Ras Al Khaimah. I don't know how to say that. In 2027. There you go. So even the strictest of religions, of the three, I should say, are folding. I mean, we're just losing all morale, all moral compass going down the drain. Mustafa said, in the house, be good, brother. No, I don't bet. There you go. That's finally somebody that don't bet. Hyben in the building. Thanks for tuning in, Hyben. Yeah, we're losing all moral compass, man. And you know, I'm agnostic to religions, but my feeling is I think some type of religion is important because it gives you some structure, man. We just going down the wayside. It's sad, bro. They aren't really Christian. They're playing Christian face, aka black and white face Christians. Okay. Oh man. Oh, dude, bro, this is crazy. So anyway, let's get into the trades. If you're a Bloodalytics member, you probably saw markets move pretty aggressively early this morning before the open of the U.S. trading zone. So I know I missed the good trades coming down the pike from Bloodalytics, Scalpalytics Pro. This morning we had a long position opened at 5 a.m. this morning on Bitcoin. Nice long trade there. Took 50% of your profits here, another 25% there, and you're still riding that one if you were into that trade. Very similar scenario for Ethereum. Ethereum took a long trade at 4:30 this morning. Right there, 50% of your profits right here. Another 25. Sold. Looking good. So there's really no trade for us at this moment. Potential trade for Ethereum below 29.22 today in US zone, but as of right now, nothing for us to trade. I personally, because I haven't traded in a couple of days, I was personally looking for something this morning as I was getting up, and I did try to take this Binance. This is Scalpalytics Pro for the Binance pair, Binance and Solana pair. But Binance, I saw a trade that I tried to take at 8:13 this morning. Right here, went long, ended up going nicely in the right direction. Didn't get a take profit signal on that one. Ended up turning around, stopping us out, going short, then going long. And now long on this trade. I am in this trade up about 120% on ROE, ROI, ROE, however you want to look at it on this particular trade. Let me see if I can pull that up for you real quick. Where's the screen? So you guys can see there, up about 100%, 102% right now on that trade, on that long, on BNB. All right. So that's the only trade I've taken so far because I had to look deep in the bag to see if I can find anything on the Scalpalytics Pro signal for us, so I could, make some trades today. But that's all I have so far. House of Trades in the building. Joshua, haven't seen you in a while, man. Thanks for tuning in. Anything for Click said, only thing left is clothes. Soon everyone gonna walk around butt ass booty naked, man. What? Oh, what? That will never happen. XRP, take a look when you can, please. All right, Mustafa, for sure. I'll take a look at XRP. I've got a couple of I got an algo on XRP. I've got an algo on XRP. I have to pull it up. But what I do want to show you though is the main chart. Let's get over to it. This chart right here. This is interesting. This all happened like while I was sick. This happened Wednesday. I didn't trade anymore since Monday. That was a nice trade though. I took that trade on Monday short. Made some nice money on that, but other than that, was out of the markets on the sidelines. And then we had this wild move right here, which I thought was pretty damn interesting. When you see moves like this, it's like, what is really going on here? It gives you I get one of them signals. Big time. Like, what is really going on here? And so now that I'm seeing, we real small stagger step back up towards this level, but so far we haven't cleared it. It does give me pause. It does give me some pause because I feel like this little move up right here, this area right here, seems a little artificial. It does. Someone is trying to keep us above this downward trend line, which I've been telling you guys about. And so far, so good. We're nowhere near being inside of this pennant before quad witching, which is tomorrow. So now I'm starting to think, because we're above zone, like we're not in the pennant, I almost feel like we may slam down into it or past it to the downside by quad witching on tomorrow. Ultimately, again, you guys know, just from a general standpoint, what I show you guys, the system of A's and V's. Steep A right here. There's another A. We're starting to form an A here, but we go down here. You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. Now let me go ahead and change the color on that so we can get some distinction. Where's the damn bar for this? I'm very confused as to why I don't see I gotta draw it first. All right, so here we go. So you got this basically like this, right? The A's and V's. And so what are you seeing here? What do I see? I see us kind of bottoming out with the V's. They're clustered together. We're not making newer lows on the V's, but we are, in the grand scheme of things, not making newer highs on the A's either, except this one here. This A right here, we did end up making a higher high comparatively to this A. But if we go backwards, that was a weird situation right there. If we go here, you'll see an A, here A, I mean, you can count this as an A, but the A's have been sequentially going lower. With the V's consolidating in this area right now. So what does that mean? I mean, it could mean that we get a breakout to the upside, but because we've been stopped from entering this pennant before quad witch, I feel like we're gonna get slammed down on quad witch tomorrow. That's what I'm feeling. Who else we got in the building today? I'll take a look at XRP just in a second. I believe Bank of Japan hiked some. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. Thank you, Voice Crypto. That was the third thing. I couldn't remember what the third thing was, but let's look at that. Bank of Japan rate. Yes, sir. That's it. Voice of Crypto always on it. So Bank of Japan, BOJ, is currently holding its monetary meeting on December 18th and 19th with strong market expectations for a rate hike of 75 basis points, the highest level in 30 years, to combat persistent inflation despite some economic slowdown concerns. So that's the third thing. Third shoe to drop is that the BOJ might be raising interest rates. They might be doing it, my friend. So those are the three things that you got to watch out for tomorrow. I couldn't remember what the third one was, but Voice Crypto saves the day. Thanks again for that. That's exactly what we need to be watching. XRP Junkie. Okay. Now I see. Again, I don't know why. Restream. I don't know what YouTube did to their API, but we can't see people's names anymore. We only see your handles, which is crazy. AI Griff in the building. AI said he's back into crypto. Okay. Starting to have divergence on all time frames. Bullish. Kalshi has 99%. I think 20 to 41 basis point hike for Japan. Oh, wow. Okay. We'll take a look at Kalshi here in a second. Voice Crypto put me on Kalshi. Drop your link for Kalshi, Voice. Tomorrow is 3i Atlas. Oh, that's it too. Oh my God. See, I got my sick brain on right now. I'm not sharp. That's the other thing. Tomorrow, 3i Atlas is going to be the closest it's ever be to the Earth. Bro. Oh my God. Tomorrow is going to be potentially fireworks, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute fireworks. Oh, they always messing around, bro. I can't stand YouTube. That's why I tell everyone to go follow me and actually watch me on X, because they show me a little bit more love over on X when I stream. Go follow me on X right now. Got about 600 people watching me on X. Show me some love in X chat right now as well. Show me some love, ladies and gents. So we got, let's break this down. We got Bank of Japan rate hike. We got 3i Atlas coming through, throwing up all types of gang signs. Still, it just doesn't make any sense what that thing is. I think personally, yeah, sign up with Kalshi and get $10 from Voice Crypto. Sign up right now. Hope you can click that. Let me see something. I can't even click it. Click the link. But we got 3i Atlas, all right, coming through, closest to the Earth it will ever be. And now, I didn't know this. They're saying that 3i Atlas, this is not his first time around. It came through 100,000 years ago. Which is, that's new information to me. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. So we got 3i Atlas, Bank of Japan, Epstein Files. This shit, I mean, tomorrow is just like, might as well be Friday the 13th. So 3i Atlas will do something and Epstein Files will be forgotten about. Oh, okay. Yeah, hit the likes, ladies and gentlemen. Please hit the like button. Take this time because that gets the algo moving, people. You got to show me some love on the likes, man. I know a lot of people watch from their TVs, but show a brother some love. You think we're gonna get alienated? I don't think so. Epstein gonna return from the space. Yo, I'm hearing that 3i Atlas has turned gold. It went from blue to green to white back, now it's gold. I think it's actually like a plasma being, like a plasma living being, which they don't want us to know about. Thank you, Hyman. Appreciate it, my friend. Let's take XRP Junkie up on his request to take a look at XRP really quickly before I forget. So I actually have an XRP. What do we have? Oh, and by the way, because I've been sick, I have not had the opportunity to actually update the pricing. I'm getting better now, so best believe after the live stream, I will be updating the pricing for Scalpalytics Pro. Okay. If you signed up, and I think I had maybe 1 or 2 people sign up after December 15th, you're lucky. You're lucky because I was sick as a dog. I didn't have any energy to do anything. So I do have a Scalpalytics Pro SUI and XRP signal or system. So let's pull that up. I haven't used that one in a while. It's not the most popular one. Let's see. It's not the most popular one, but it is a profitable one for sure. Sugarty, my niggity. All right, so what we have here for XRP. Now, the XRP Scalpalytics Pro, you would have you'd be deep in the money right now if you traded the Eurozone. So we went long, got a signal to go long on XRP at 441 this morning. And we just been taking profits along the way, all the way up. And that comes off the backs of a nice short we took yesterday's session on XRP at 1113, and you would have just nibbled on that all the way until today's session where we reversed course and went long. So nice sequence of trades there. Nothing I would touch right now. Way too far out of zone to even touch that. I always tell you guys as a rule of thumb, with the Scalpalytics Pro, if you miss the trade, like you wake up, you get to your charts and you see us like in the scenario right here where we're so far away from entry, just don't even give it up. You'll get another opportunity. Don't worry. This thing trades damn near daily, gives you signals. So you will get another opportunity. So don't chase the trade. Only enter the trade at the signal or below if you're going long. So if you're down here near the soft stop line, enter the trade. Anything above the entry, just wait. Now, if you're 0.1% away or above or something real minuscule, okay, that's fine. But try to keep a rule of thumb of always entering at or below entry of the signal. Now, if we take a look at XRP from kind of a more technical traditional technical standpoint, I can zoom out to the 13-minute and I can hide all of this stuff. Reset price scale. All right. And what do we see? We see a very prolonged downtrend. I mean, just off the rip, man. I'm just seeing a nice long downtrend we've been in for quite some time. November, maybe even, November. I mean, we got a little pop in November, but ultimately the downtrend started even before then. Going back to October. So we just started drawing our spider lines. Boom. Like that. There you have it. I mean, 2 lines pretty much gives you all you need to see. If we don't break above essentially 197, it's lower we go. So we got a decent amount of ways up, 3%, 4%, about 3% to that trend line. And if you break that, the next one is 11%, 12% higher at $2.13. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man, guys. I think that Polar Bear, man, I haven't seen him in forever. Shout out to Polar Bear, man. Shout out to Voice Crypto for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. I didn't know about this, bro. So you're telling me that Trump is giving out active military and military stimulus checks out of nowhere. I didn't know about this. But on another note, we'll talk about in a second about this MIT guy, this MIT professor that just got murked. Did y'all hear about this? Man, this military industrial complex is something else. Absolutely horrific. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, Trump is, unfortunately, man, Trump is kind of the same. I thought he was going to be different, but he ain't. Got to keep the military industrial complex funneling money in, because then if not, they have no purpose. There's no existence for them. Are we going to exit NATO? Armstrong believes that. Armstrong thinks that we are going to exit NATO. That's not a necessity. So I mean, on one hand, you could say Trump is, kind of bucking the trend. On the other hand, you say he's doing the same thing that most of these other ones were doing. Most of these other neocons were doing. The Hopi Indians talk about the blue star that comes through. Wow. You convinced me. I'm buying your stuff. Apologies, man. Took me all those years. I like that. I like what you got. Oh, appreciate it. XRP Junkie, my guy. What's going on with Big Boy? What's going on with Big Boy, y'all? Somebody told me that he's back with what's the girl name? The Satanist. I heard he's back with her. Cassie. Yeah, here's the thing about Bitcoin, guys. Seriously, like, you got to think, like, it's been counterperforming the stock markets. We're really off the highs of stocks, maybe 2%, right? If I'm not mistaken. Particularly, I'm talking about NASDAQ composite, right? We zoom out. We look at this shit, man. We look at this all-time high, and it doesn't look like, come on, man. Look at this. We're near all-time highs. Ain't shit happened. Yet, Bitcoin is down. Gotta share the screen. Bitcoin, look at this NASDAQ chart. All-time NASDAQ chart. Basically, we're at all-time highs, right? If I zoom in 3 months, our all-time high was on the 29th of October. And we ain't too far off. Very close to all-time highs. But yet, Bitcoin is down significantly. So what I'm saying is, if Bitcoin is down when NASDAQ is almost at highs, what happens when NASDAQ rolls over? Bitcoin gets slaughtered. It's going to get slaughtered, people. This is the thing you got to keep in mind. AI Griff said, Hyman said, I don't watch his channel, but it looks like he is on downers, like something to keep him level. He has a morning show. It's like he's on Valium the whole time. Damn, bro. You got to get off those RXs, man. Those RXs are no good. You got to change your diet. You got to get more vitamin D. It's a better way than to be on them pills, man. It's a better way than to be on them damn pills. That's so sad. Trump's not going to war. Trump is showing strength. Trump is being real. Trump has to play the game. Trump is playing two games. You got to know which one to pick: crypto, gold, silver, or fiat. How do you guys feel about this whole move in Venezuela, though? Like, he's going hard at them. And one thing that was floated the other day that I thought was pretty cool and potentially valid is the fact that Trump is doing all this Venezuela bombing and stuff, and as a pretty much Monroe Doctrine kind of situation, meaning you ain't coming in this hemisphere, meaning China, the BRICS, basically trying to align and get shit popping. Trump is like, nah, that ain't happening. And so making this move on Venezuela kind of scares the others from continuing to formate that whole BRICS thing. That's a possibility. Shakizi in the house. What's going on, brother? Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody over on X. Show me some love on X right now, ladies and gents. Got like 1,600 people watching on X right now. Let's go. Follow me too. Make sure you guys follow me on X. Greatly appreciate it. So yeah, man, this is what concerns me. This is what concerns me about Bitcoin. It has gone the other way while NASDAQ has pretty much sustained its levels. And the question has to be not if, but when NASDAQ starts to roll over. And I think a big catalyst for the rollover is going to be an Oracle. It's going to be the CDS, credit default swaps continuing to blow out with Oracle. This whole circular AI. I don't think AI in and of itself is a bubble. Not by a long shot. I hear some people talk about AI like it's not anything important. I heard this one guy on Times Radio saying it's nothing more than a glorified, I forgot what he called it, and it makes mistakes and it doesn't do anything. And I'm like, bro, you have no clue what you're talking about. It is going to be a game changer when these these agents really start proliferating in the workplace. Oh my God, man, y'all just don't understand. But with all that being said, the investment side of AI is a bubble. And I think we're starting to see cracks in the cement. I really do. So if that is the case, if we are starting to see, we just had Blue Owl. Matter of fact, let me try to pull that up really quickly. Blue Owl. This is big news. Blue Owl. Let me see. Decides to pull out of their $10 billion investment with Oracle. This is crazy. Check this out. So Blue Owl Capital pulls funding on Oracle's $10 billion data center. That's insane, bro. This is like the first, I think this is the canary in the coal mine. This is a canary in the coal mine. Blue Owl Capital reportedly pulled out of its Oracle's $10 billion data center project over unfavorable debt terms, according to the Financial Times, as concerns about the tech giant's high level of debt mounts. This new data center was supposed to be in Michigan, by the way. The latest development adds fuel to worries that Oracle can delay the completion of the data center for OpenAI, which were first flagged by Bloomberg on Friday, though the cloud company has denied the report. Shares fell another 5.4% on Wednesday. Yeah, man, it's starting to unravel. When you got Blue Owl pulling out, that's a big problem. They fund so much. It's I think it's going to be a problem. I think we're starting to see the cracks in the ground. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. And that's what I was sold on by Trump and the MAGA vision was we were going to stop all this shit. We were going to just worry about ourselves, close the borders, which he did, but stop going into other people's borders. How about that? How about we do that? How about we do that? Close our borders and stop going into other people's borders. America is losing its global dominance. Trump is setting up the stage to become just a regional power. I agree, nice guy. And you know, it's this isn't Trump's fault. This is just what it is, bro. It was going to happen with Trump in office. It was going to happen faster with Kamala in office. It didn't matter who was going to be in office. But we are losing our global dominance. Unless we come out, there's nothing we can come out with. Because anything we come out, I was going to say like 0 point energy, that doesn't help us become more dominant. That distributes the power even more. No pun intended. Trump looking more and more like a neocon warmonger. Some would say, deep state whales, let them do. We will buy all dips and trade all this shit. Make money, get it, wait till the spring. Trump has decentralized country, has decentralized this country. Justine, I haven't seen you in a while. 8JR8, what's going on, my guy? My guy. So, the AI bubble is bursting. We got Blue Owl reneging on their deal for the $10 billion data center up here in Michigan. And just to reiterate, this is my concern with Bitcoin right now, because we are at tippy top, almost damn near all-time highs in the NASDAQ, yet Bitcoin is down. I haven't even gone over this. What is Bitcoin year to date? Bitcoin's year to date, negative 5%. 3 months, down 25%. So it's an asymmetrical situation here at play. We know that crypto is the riskiest, most speculative asset class. So if the government can't keep stocks up, boy, we in for a hell of a ride down with crypto. And you better have some cash on the sidelines to buy the dip. I heard one guy from Bloomberg, an analyst, I actually like his work. He was on David Lynn show, I think yesterday. I forgot his name. Let's see if I can pull it up. David Lynn report. His name is, I don't know what his name is. Oh, this guy. This guy right here. Mike McGlone. He's a Bloomberg analyst. I like his work. Big time. He's like level-headed in his analysis and everything. And this guy said Bitcoin going back to $10,000. I said, oh, holy moly. What are you, 10,000? Man, Elmo will be very happy. Elmo would be ecstatic at $10,000 Bitcoin. But again, he didn't. I don't think he mentioned MicroStrategy. I can't remember if he mentioned MicroStrategy. But Elmo's hanging out at $30,000. We go to 10,000, bro. You better load the freaking boat. Load the boat, mon frere. Load the boat. That is insane. But I don't know if you guys know this tidbit. And, you know, you have to ask yourself, all my Bitcoin bullish people, where would we be without MicroStrategy? They've bought $50 billion worth of Bitcoin. Boy, we could have solved all the hunger, all the homelessness. That's a whole nother conversation. But $50 billion was spent on buying Bitcoin by one entity. One entity. And that entity was MicroStrategy, aka Strategy. $50 billion. Where would we be without $50 billion worth of actual real dollars added to the market? You know, there's a multiplier effect on that 50 billion. Some say 10x, 9x, whatever. There's a multiplier on that 10 billion by the time it gets into the market. So we've got we got to ask that question, and I think it's a double-edged sword. It's great on the way up, but if and when MicroStrategy runs into turbulent times, as they have, let's see where MicroStrategy, what their NAV is now. Ooh. MicroStrategy's NAV now at 110, 1.10, guys, 1.10. It was last time we looked at this website, it was, I think, at 115. So we're slowly bleeding out towards that line in the sand, which is 1. Negative 53% return in a year, and almost all of it has been accomplished in 3 months. So you gotta blame MicroStrategy for the way up, but all of y'all gotta blame him on the way down, because he is going to. And maybe that's where Mr. Mike is getting his $10,000 Bitcoin. I don't know. I don't think we go that low. But if MicroStrategy got to dump a lot of their Bitcoin, it's going to cause other companies to have to dump a lot of their Bitcoin. So I guess it's not just looking at one entity. We got to look at the whole industry, the whole ecosystem of quote unquote Bitcoin treasury companies, which doesn't make any fucking sense at all, in my opinion. Prospector said, yeah, Mike mentions Bitcoin goes to 74K, then 50K, then lower. Yeah, man, that's very interesting, man. We should be fine without Saylor and BlackRock. We were at about 70K before all of this. I believe that's a good observation, but I'm trying to see if that's correct. Where were we before Saylor? I thought Saylor started buying at $30,000 Bitcoin. 30 something $1,000 Bitcoin is maybe 20 in the 20s. Somewhere around there, he started buying Bitcoin. So at minimum, I don't know. No, guys. But that's it for today, man. I'm just finally getting better. Appreciate all you guys' support. I'll give Sailor his props. He went hard to pump his Bitcoin bag. He tired now. Yeah, that boy tired. You can see it all over his face. Oh my God. Peter Schiff said he ran into him at a party. Was it last week or the week before? And Peter Schiff said he was scared to go over there and shake his hand. Peter Schiff, come on, Schiff. Don't get all pussy balls on us now. You're supposed to go over there. I know you just called him the biggest scam, which he is, but you're a 50 Cent, man. You better go up in that guy's chest and be like, look, it's Euro Pack Pacific Gold, motherfucker, and just tear him a new one right there on site at the party. Before Sailor, we had very few institutions. If Sailor sells, they sell. I don't know if that's the case, bro. Because I think it's more of a Bitcoin treasury thing. So if strategy starts selling, then a lot of the Bitcoin treasuries will start selling. The institutional players that are buying half of other people, like ETFs and stuff like that. They may sell a little bit, but I don't know, man. I think this is more of a Bitcoin treasury issue. Thank you, nice guy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, I'm feeling much better. I heard there's some and maybe I got this. I thought I had COVID, but they're saying there's some aggressive new flu variant. Maybe that's what my kids gave me over the weekend. It took me out the game, boy. Out the game. And shout out to Crypto Billy. He's sick with the flu as well. Hope he's getting better. Elmo is definitely lurking, my friend. Good God almighty. Oh, man. Don't round trip your bags, ladies and gentlemen. Please, this time around, don't round trip your bags. It's not a problem to take profits. It's not a problem to take profits. Do it this time. Do it this time. Lastly, again, after the live stream, I am finally, because I was sick, it was delayed. I'm finally going to be updating the prices for Scalpalytics. All right, so you might want to do it before I end this live stream, because I'm literally updating the prices of Scalpalytics from $44.99 to $79.99 per month. So make sure you guys take advantage of that right now before the live stream ends. Other than that, hey, man, I can't call it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And until tomorrow on this historic, we got Quad Witch, Bitch, 3-Eye Atlas, Itch, Epstein File. We got Japan, BOJ, interest rate hikes, which is a serious problem. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Carry trade, the yen carry trade. It's a lot going on tomorrow, so brace yourself. I'm going to be here. We're going to watch it together. I'm out of here, people.
Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ether, cash. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ether, cash. Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. The girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fucking porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. I'm loading my strap, they calling law. Fuck around and you clap for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars and it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.